Good morning. Today is another wild weather day. This was the high temperature yesterday, just kind of showcasing the fact that we forecasted that 81. We hit that 81 degree, and that tied a record from 88 years ago, which is wild. If we do hit 81 today, which is what I'm forecasting, that is going to break an over 120-year-old record. But today, it is windy, it is warm, and that's actually not the most interesting part about today. Overnight, we do have some showers and even a rumble of thunder that's on the way, and that is going to be the game changer heading into Halloween. Some of those scattered showers could bring bouts of heavy rain, but I think a lot of that activity is going to be to the west. On Thursday, we're going to hit the high temperature early in the morning. Temperatures are going to plummet as we get closer and closer to trick or treat. So it will be much cooler by the time your kids are heading out. 32-mile-an-hour winds out of the south and west. This wind is not stopping until about Halloween night. It'll be breezy Halloween night, but not as windy as it is. 68 degrees right now, a very mild start to the morning. That flag getting a workout this morning. Temperatures are going to be in those mid-70s by 9 a.m., almost 80 by noon. It'll feel like a summer day yet again, but it does have all of these gusty winds with it. The wind, again, will be about gusting up to 40 miles an hour today. It'll be gusting up to 35 on Thursday, and it'll finally calm down on Friday. Along with that temperature tumble, 52 Friday. Saturday is the pick day of the weekend before rain and a more active pattern starts to set up. That brings rain chances not just Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday as well. And Tuesday obviously being a very important election day. I'm going to highlight this in a moment. First up is this. We have a warm front that's going to be draped across the state from La Crosse to Green Bay. This area is going to get a lot of that heavy rainfall, potentially 2 to 4 inches. Much needed rainfall as northeastern Wisconsin's under a severe drought right now. But look at this. Our little pocket of dry conditions continues until we get the cold front pushing in. And that doesn't happen until after about midnight or so from west to east. That cold front comes through pretty fast, though. I do think it moves out before that morning rush, before about 7 a.m. or so. There could be on the backside maybe a little tiny pop-up shower, but it moves out so quickly with that drying air and that air that will be bringing in some cooler temperatures as we head into your Thursday evening. Temperatures are going to be falling pretty drastically going into Halloween. So there's that 2 to 3 inch swath of rain that I told you about here for overnight tonight into tomorrow. For us, we're kind of in that ½ inch to 1 inch category. We're not seeing the most. In fact, we're the one spot in the state that sees the least amount of rain. Then we go from 81 to 65 degrees. Now remember, that 65, that is the temperature that we get in the beginning of the day. Watch this. As we go through time, you see how we fluctuate, and then by 1 o'clock, it's 52. 40s for Waukesha. Keeps dropping. Here's 6 o'clock. We're at 43 degrees. So just plan on that for trick-or-treating. It will likely be a much cooler one and also still breezy. We are 4 days away from daylight saving, and we have a very warm and very wet pattern ahead as we go into election week. This is a look at the potential of our temperatures and the rain chances for election day. It'll likely be a wet one, so keep that in mind as you are casting your votes and your ballots. But after we get through that one as well, then we do have those mild temperatures that will continue. So it's just kind of a wild weather week.
Definitely. You need to be aware, have the app turned on, keep an eye
every day. Yep.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Still ahead.